hepatitis D, and hepatitis E. Friends, you know that what is hepatitis D and hepatitis E? What are the positive agents are there? What which are responsible to cause this one disease? Yes, in case of this one, we see that hepatitis D and hepatitis E, both diseases are there that we have to study. In case of the hepatitis D, that is mostly transferred because of the blood as well as the blood products are there, whereas hepatitis E is there is to be transferred because of the oral food materials are there or the fecal materials are there by which the transmission of this disease is there is carried out. In this, both the type of the disease are there, the signs and symptoms are there, yellowish color, which is observed in the skin is there, eyes becomes yellow colors are there, then your body shows different type of the actions such as the fatigue is there, is non-responsiveness to the medicines are there, then nausea, vomiting is there, mild fevers is there, then yellow color skin is there, then stomach pains are there, dark urination in the skin is there that you have to be observed, then change in the fecal matter is there that is observed. All these are there that is because of the attack on the liver. Now in case of this one we see that hepatitis D, hepatitis D is also known as a hepatitis delta virus. Here, the delta antigens are there that you have to be observed. These are the antigens are there we have to be observed. And in case of this one, these are the single strand RNA is there is present where the outer surface coating is there is of the hepatitis B is there. That is the hepatitis surface antigen B. Uh, Hepatitis D is nothing if there is a no hepatitis B is there is to be present means everywhere to spread or to cause any type of the disease hepatitis D is always required hepatitis B. They go both hand in hand. If we see that the internal structure or the cross section of the hepatitis delta virus, or we can see that hepatitis D virus, the external surface coating is of the hepatitis B. Surface antigens are there we have to be observed here, the code is there we have to be present, and in case of this one code there is a blue color line is there that should be present here, that is nothing but is of the hepatitis D, that is the delta antigens are there we have to be present in case of this one figure, and in the internal of this one there is a circular single strand DNA RNA is there is to be present. The total size of this one delta is there that is near about 35 to 40 nanometer in diameter is there. If we see in the details of this one structure again, likewise the structure is there should present here. There is a external on both the side there is a hepatitis B surface antigens are there that are present, whereas if we see the internal side this one there is a purple colors lines are there that is of the hepatitis D antigens are there which is responsible to cause this one disease is there. Then these blue color lines are there that are the hepatitis D, whereas genomes are there, or we can say that the genetic material is there is present. And here there is a smaller hepatitis D antigens are there that are present where we are that are shown by the yellow color like circles are there that you have to be observed. And this is your prenyl groups are there which are required for transmission of this one, whereas in this one figure we see that there is a hepatitis B genome, that is a cream color line is there that is we observe here, that is of the hepatitis B virus genome is there, and here the green color circular structure line is there that is we observe that is the hepatitis D is there should present. In detail we see this one that is a hepatitis D virus, or we can say that delta antigen. On the external side there is a coating of hepatitis B surface antigen is there issue present. Along with this one it shows the precursors of this one S1 and S2 which is required for entrance of this one disease inside of this one, whereas which is spherical lines are there. This hepatitis delta is the viron, which is of the spherical one having a size near about 36 to 38. Somewhat confusion is there. The original line of this one is that hepatitis D is about 36 to 38, whereas in case of this one structure the coat where, along with the outer coat the size is there is about 35 to 40 nanometer is there. Okay, And here there is hepatitis B capsids are there that are also present along with the hepatitis D. This is a capsid which is present on the external side of this one, that is the hepatitis B, and the inner one material is of the hepatitis D is there. These bluish color circular structures are there that you have to be observed, that is of the hepatitis D antigens are there, we have to be present. And this one, the blackish color line on internal side, this is the single strand RNA is there issue present. The replication of the hepatitis D is occur only in presence of the hepatitis B is there. The hepatitis D virus, or we can say that Delta virus, is an antigen, or we can say that agent is a defective then virus which shows somewhat similarity with the viroids in plants. The agent, it consists of about a particle that is having a size about 35 nanometer in diameter. It consists of delta antigen, or we can say that D virus as an antigen, which is surrounded by another one code that is of the hepatitis B surface antigen. Means here the delta virus, or we can say hepatitis D, there should present, that is be covered or it is be coated by hepatitis B surface antigens are there that are present. The genome of the virus is very small and it consists of single strand RNA. If we see that this is the normal structure or no RNA synthesis is there should be carried out, this is the normal structure of your hepatitis D is there, or the cellular structure is there, we have to be present. But when there is a RNA synthesis is there, it should be carried out in the transcription phase. There is a coding is there should form, or we can say that the copying of this one material is there should be carried out. And because of which the completion of the copying material is carried out, the nucleocapsid is formed and the replication phase is there is started. In case of this one, the structure of this one, hepatitis D or a genome is there. It here the structure of this one hepatitis D RNA genome is there. The single strand RNA genome that is indicated by a heavy black color line. This is a heavy black color line is there, that is with genome, or we can say that the genetic material is there we are to be present in case of this one. The genome has ability to form a unbranched rod structure in which approximately 70% of the bases are engaged in the western pairs, and it compartments from the opposite side of the circular RNA. In this unbranched rod structure, the region encoding the hepatitis D antigens are there. Is one side, the RNA editing site is at the position of 1012 is there, is an antigenome is there we have to be present. This is the transcript by the host DNA dependent RNA polymerase is there, which are to be present and that are to be entered, that is you bind with this one hepatitis D antigen, and then cleavage is there that should form, and the extensive phase of the pairing and the RNA editing is there is to be carried out. So transcription is the phase one is there where the several steps of the DNA is based on the gene expression in which the particular segment of the DNA is copied. In this one we see that there is a copying of the DNA material is carried out into the RNA. Means RNA where the synthesis of the protein is there should be carried out by the messenger RNA by an enzyme RNA polymerase. Both DNA and RNA and nucleic acid, which causes the pair of nucleotides. Means nucleotide formation whenever that is occur. In this case, DNA, RNA, and nucleic acid plays an important role as a complementary language, because of which there is no any one synthesis there is carried out. Now, hepatitis D clinical features is there. This one, hepatitis D, there is to be transferred because of the co-infection. Means severe acute disease is there is to be carried out in then and then. The this one co-infection is there is to be a transfer. Means some one patient is there is highly infected and in contact with them, him or her, if you came in contact, then because of which the transmission is there is to be carried out. Low risk of the chronic infection is there. Means hepatitis D, if it is a chronic one, the chances of the transmission is there is somewhat less. Next one is there, that is super infection is there, usually develop in case of the chronic hepatitis D virus infection. High risk of the severe chronic liver disease there, means attack on this one. Super infection is high, may present as an acute hepatitis, means in case of the super infection, the such type of the virus are there that are to be present inside the patient's body, and then it shows when any one agent is enters, they shows severe infection in the patient's body. Now the consequence of the hepatitis and the B and the Delta virus infection is there. Co-infection means initially the patient is having the infection of hepatitis B virus, and in that case, if the Delta virus is goes, incubation phase is there should be carried out, and then the cirrhosis of the liver, then prevalence of the hepatitis C there should be observed, and the chronic conditions are there that are to be observed. Sometimes it may be acute hepatitis 1. In case of the superinfection, the chronic hepatitis B virus, along with the Delta virus, the incubation phase is there should occur, and the chronic Delta infection is there is occurs. In case of the co-infection, only the cirrhosis condition is there should occur, but in case of this one, the superinfection, the chronic Delta infection is there should occur. It requires the presence of the hepatitis B. Whenever the anywhere hepatitis D virus is want to enter inside the cell, it requires hepatitis B virus, or infection of the hepatitis B is already present. In case of this one, the superinfection of the person is already infected by hepatitis B, where the carriers are there that are present. It causes more rapid, severe progress than the co-infection in a short duration of time. Means within a short period of time, if the patient is already suffered by hepatitis B, so that ready-made material is available for the hepatitis delta virus, so that it enters and it progresses fastly. Now here we see that how the multiplication of this one is there is to be carried out. In case of the hepatitis D virus, life cycle is there. The hepatitis D enters into the hepatocytes. Here there is a hepatitis, this one circular lines are there that you have to observe. Here also it of the hepatitis D, where these are the surface antigen particles are there, that is of the hepatitis B virus are there. Whenever these are there that are to be, come in contact with this one, then and then hepatitis D virus is there, it's to be enters. Whenever this one enters into the hepatocyte in the presence of the hepatitis B, by the attachment of the hepatitis B virus surface antigen coating, we can say that this is the step one is there, where the hepatitis D virus nucleoprotein to the host cell receptor is followed by endocytosis. Means whenever this one the attachment is there, it should be carried out of this one hepatitis B and the D virus, then it crosses this one, that layer, that is a NTCP layer is there, which is be crossed by this one, that followed by the endocytosis and uncoating of the virion resulting from the viral infection. Means what is this one, is this one hepatitis D is take the helps of this one hepatitis B virus only up to the entrance. This is the entrance site is there. At this one coating material is there is to be remain as it is outside of this one coating, and this one hepatitis D is there is to be enters inside of this one viral infection with the HSPGS. HSPGS is nothing but your heparin sulfate proteoglycans are there, which are to be present, and later the specific interaction with LHBS antigen, that is hepatitis B antigen virus is there, is to be interacted with this one. These are the hepatitis virus are there, we are to be present. The interaction is there should be carried out in this way, and then entry is there is to be carried out with the viral receptor. These are the receptors are there which are to be present for this one. That is NTCP is a surface receptor for the entry of the hepatitis B, and the hepatitis D is there is to be required. The viral RNP, that is ribonucleoprotein, is then transported to the nucleus. This is the next one stage is there where this one nucleoproteins are there that are to be transferred. Uh, Then, because of which the transfer to this one particular site NTCP is there should be carried out. The viral RNP is then transported to the nucleus where it releases the viral genome. Means this one RNP is there that is should be transferred and that enters into the nucleus and they release the particular contents are there that are to be released to the nucleus where it release the viral genome that serves as a template to the transcription of hepatitis D messenger RNA. This is the next one stage is there that is hepatitis D messenger RNA is there is we found that is the stage 3 is there and from which hepatitis D antigen is translated and from this one what is the contents are there that are to be hepatitis D contents are there that are to be transfer or we can say that translated. The replication of the viral RNA is mediated by the cellular DNA-dependent RNA polymerase in presence of the surface hepatitis D antigen through a rolling cycle uh, medication with the formation of the multimetric and antigenomic RNA intermediates are there that are to be formed. During the viral replication, the antigenomic RNA can be edited by ADAR1. ADAR1 that is nothing but is a double strand DNA RNA is there. The name of this one ADAR1 is there that is a adenosine diaminase activities RNAs are there that are to be present here which are to be acting as a interferon means if this ADAR1 is there if it is present in a higher concentration then there is no entrance or the inhibition of the hepatitis D is there is to be carried out so that the inhibition or the interferons are there interfere the inducible proteins. What are the proteins which are to be induced by this one ADAR1 is there that is the interferons are there that are to be formed released by the cell in response to a pathogen virus are there that is found so that ADARN concentration is there that issue goes on decreasing means opposing to this one entrance is there issue minimizes so that the hepatitis D virus replication is there issue carried out. High level of the ADAR1 that inhibit hepatitis D virus replication. Then ending to the expression of L hepatitis D, the antigen molecules of L hepatitis D antigen is there. This is newly formed hepatitis D virus RNA are there which are to be resembled. That is the step number 8 is there that you have to be observed. Means here this one RNA is there that should form and this one RNA is responsible uh, because of which this one of the fragment which are to be released by this one hepatitis D particles are there RNA and that results into the synthesis of this one that is a here we see that the hepatitis B virus there is also present in the coating of this one of this hepatitis D virus that is a 9 number phase is there after the exported uh, the newly formed hepatitis D RNP are assembled in the nucleus and then it's exported and then enveloped by hepatitis B surface glycoprotein through the interaction of L hepatitis D antigens with hepatitis S, or we can say that surface active agents are there. Hepatitis D variants are then thought to be secreted through the Golgi complex. When they are to be present through this one Golgi complex, this is the Golgi complex. The spread is there is to be carried out of this one hepatitis D in parallel with the hepatitis B virus or hepatitis D, but appears to affect the hepatitis D screen by inhibiting the screen uh, secretion of hepatitis B surface antigen. Also, the potentially by incubation of this one hepatitis D antigen is there. Likewise, the phase are there that is appears in case of this one and in this way the replication is there is carried out. If you want to see if all the materials are there that are here already given. Now, the hepatitis D virus modes of the transmission. This is to be transmitted, hepatitis D virus is there to be transmitted by the blood products. Blood products now that is we comes because of the if you are going to take the infected needles or ingested of this one infected needle, then infected razors are there that you have to shave or share with the patients already suffer by this one hepatitis D, then by which the disease is there should be transferred. Then sexual contacts are there by which the disease is there should be transfer. Means this one are there that should be transmitted by the blood product, so that if the someone patients is there should be infected by hepatitis D and his wound is releasing some of the chemicals, and in that contact with that one your open wound is there that should be came, because of which the disease is there should be occur. Then uh, pneumococcal exposures are there, then injecting drugs are there, because of which the disease is there is transferred. So now the prevention is the best treatment. Up till now, there is a no any treatment is there should be observed for hepatitis D. So prevention is the only treatment for this one hepatitis D is there. There is currently no cure of the hepatitis D, but for the people, what are the some of the physicians are there that are giving the medicines, but these medicines are there that is not for hepatitis D. These are only for the what are the signs and symptoms which are to be occur because of the hepatitis D. That to control this one infection, this one disease is there is to be transfer is there is to be occur. Then it's called as a uh, regulated interferon alpha, which reduces the risk of the condition that is worsening. Usually take this for at least 48 weeks. Hepatitis B virus and hepatitis D virus co-infections are there that is we observe here. Pre and the post-exposure prophylaxis to prevent the hepatitis B virus infection. uh, Hepatitis B virus is a super infection is there, that is education to reduce the risk, then behaviors among the person with the chronic hepatitis B virus infection is there. Now this is about your hepatitis D is there. Now we see that hepatitis E. Hepatitis E virus is there that is mostly transferred because of the oral matter is there or the fecal, so that we can say that contaminated food materials are there, contaminated waters are there if you have to consume, by which the hepatitis E virus is enters. Hepatitis E virus that infects your liver, means what are the signs and symptoms which are to be appears is somewhat less in case of the hepatitis E as compared to hepatitis D and hepatitis C are there. In this C and D, it shows, or we can say that B, C, D, it shows severe attack on the liver. But here, in case of the hepatitis E, that is shows a less type of the attack, and the patient may cure in this one hepatitis E also. In cure, in case it can cause your liver to swell, only the swelling of the liver is there, it should be occur. Well, most people of the hepatitis E get better within a few months also. This is the good sign and symptoms of this one hepatitis E. There means patient get cure from this one hepatitis. Usually it does not lead a long-term illness or the liver damage like other hepatitis. This is the general structure of the hepatitis E virus is there. That is a external side. There is capsids are there that are to be present here. There is RNA there is to be present. Then Conchi envelope is there is to be present. In case of this one, the hepatitis virus E. O F3 is there issue present. This is the envelope virus is there that issue envelope of this one. This is a blue color structure is there, that is a nucleocapsid is there, and these are the glycoproteins are there we have to be present outside of this one. This is the general structure of your hepatitis E virus is there. hepatitis E virus is get cured, but when this one hepatitis E is entered, the structure of this one hepatitis E virus is there just like this one. Here you have to be observed that the RBCs are there that will be run, but along with this one, this is the structure of this hepatitis E is there that is also transferred. This mostly affects on the liver, but only the cirrhosis of the liver is there is to be found, but not the severe infection is there should be observed in case of this one, and this is a curable one. Here, these are the some of the affections are there we have to be observed in case of this one hepatitis E. Hepatitis E virus is a calicivirus like virus is there that is a envelope RNA virus. That is, if you have to be consider the unenveloped structure, the size of this one is there is about 32 to 34 nanometer in diameter, which is a positive stand. Up till we say that B, C, and D, these are the negative strands are there, but this is a uh, positive stand RNA genome is there, which is present, which is about 7.6 kb in size, is very reliable and sensitive and can only be culture recently. Up till now, there is no culture development in there should be found, but recently we have to observe that the hepatitis E virus can be ruled by the culture also. Hepatitis E, the clinical features are there. The incubation period of this one, hepatitis E, there is about 40 days is there. That is range near about 15 to 16 days. This is the incubation period of this one, hepatitis E. It causes fatality rate is there is very slow, near about 1 to 3%. Is there that mostly in case of the woman is about 15 to 25% is there. Illness severity is there is to be increased with the age. As the age is there to increases, the severity or the occurrence of the signs and symptoms are there that are more in old patients also. The chronic sequence is there is not to be identified in case of the hepatitis E. The hepatitis epidemiological features are there that you have to be observed that most of the outbreaks associated with fecally contaminated or drinking waters are there. If the uh, fecal matters are there that are to be found and the water is there should be contaminated in direct or indirect contact by this one, then the transmission of this disease is there is to be carried out. The several other large epidemic have occurred since in the Indian subcontinent and in USSR, China, Africa, and Mexico. In the United States of the non-endemic areas where the outbreak of this hepatitis E have not been documented to occur, a low prevalence of the anti-hepatitis E virus, that is less than 2% has been found in case of the healthy populations. The source of infection of this one person is there is unknown. What is the main source of this one infection is there is not to be found, but that is to be transmitted because of the fecal matter or the oral matter. Minimum person to person transmissions are there that are very less for the transmission of this one disease. Prevention and the control measures for this one travelers to the person is there. Avoid drinking of the waters of unknown purity, uncooked shellfish, and the cooked fruits as well as the vegetable not peeled or the prepared by the travelers. In traveling, if it is possible, always you have to use cooked material or the boiled drinking water. If uncooked meat if you have to be consumed, then the chances of transmission of the hepatitis E is there. So in case of the traveling or outside of this one, for brushing also you have to use a drinking water for the cleaning of the brush or during the brushing is there. Always clean your hand and then you use the boiled materials or use steam materials. Uh, Steam cook materials are there that you have to be utilized. The immunogen is prepared from the donors in the Western countries does not prevent infection. Unknown efficacy of the IG is prepared from the donors in the endemic area as well as the vaccines are there. Now, in this way, your hepatitis E is also completed. Hepatitis G is somewhere is a flavirus similar to morphology and the genome is there. In this group, the acute and chronic filaments hepatitis are there that are to be found. The transmission is there should be carried out by the blood, that is from mother to the newborn babies. The transmission of the disease is there should be carried out. Prevalence is higher in case of the hepatitis C virus infected people, means occurrence of this one hepatitis G is high in patient is already suffer by hepatitis C is there. In this way, we have completed the hepatitis D and E also. Thank you.